Get top 3, and now going up against KCP here in round number 1, looking to move on to face Team Secret. Let's see exactly if Daniel, Reddles, and Arsenal are going to be able to find a way to pop off.
This time, the Pioneers roll up and roll in as the 1 seed from OCE, and they, of course, got their first regional wins this split. They won Regional 2 and 3, their first of the year. Really starting to hit new highs, but are those highs high enough?
And we're just going to have to wait and see right here and now. I know there's a lot of people, at least I thought there was a lot of people pulling for the Pioneers, but I mean, the chat vote might be making me feel differently. If there was only 92 people, that's it. I mean, come on, Pioneers, where you at?
This is still sinking in. It feels like such disrespect, but maybe that's the disrespect. What a save from Scrub to deny Daniel's flip reset attempt. That would have been quite the goal to open things up, but unfortunately, my eyes are averted by the absolutely atrocious wheels Banana Head is using. I don't know if we can get Banana Head cam. What is that?
Beauty.
What? No, that's not the word I was thinking.
Elegance.
He's got the portal conversion gel boost as well. Off the inside of the post. Reddles on the rebound. That's a man who's been shooting well so far this split. Really hitting strong form. Has the ball left the Pioneers half? Maybe it will with this 50-50. Space Station are starting off hot.
Yeah, I mean, rock solid, just like Banana Head's wheels is Space Station right now. Trying to move this one up. They've been able to get a lot of good offensive pressure, just haven't been able to find the back of the net quite yet. And 90 seconds into this one, the Pioneers are going to feel just fine. Super is going to be pulling this one down the side, but yet again, going to be Space Station ready and waiting. This team plays with so much speed. They have such good reaction time. And I mean, coming out, I mean, you got Daniel in your squad. You're going to have quick reaction time. I mean, we all know he's young, he's so skillful, he's a prodigy, and he's ready to keep that prodigy name going right here in this first series.
Very true. We did talk about Banana Head, though, and his atrocious car. I'm starting to think as he gets 2 touches here and the shot towards the net saved by Daniel. Maybe his car's like that just because he is super tilted from Twitter earlier this week when Vatira from Moist atted him with a picture of bananas on his head and said, "Ha! Banana Head, funny joke, lol." And to be honest, I would have been tilted if that was me. So I have no idea how Banana Head feels because it was, I mean, I'm not sure about Vatira's humor, but it needs a bit of work because worked around the defense. Super Lucky can't quite pull the trigger on the shot, and Arsenal and Reddles were back in time despite no bananas on his head, no topper. Banana Head was unable to get up to block that 50, and Space Station transition into the offense again.
And halfway through this one now, I must say the Pioneers, they've been able to give themselves some nice opportunities, some nice looks at the goal. It's just the touches have been slightly off, and realistically, there wasn't anyone there to really stop it on the side of Space Station. So if they can start to get these shots a little bit more on target, Pioneers might be able to find an early advantage. But right now, it's going to be Space Station pressing the issue. An early advantage coming out yet again, but that demo should allow them to clear this one away as Reddles is going to have to get back.
Big chance for Reddles. He fired it towards the crossbar. It was nicely touched away by Super Lucky, regardless of whether it was on target or not, as he's up and will get the first goal of the series. The top scorer in OCE this split, over a goal a game, and he strikes right here to put the Pioneers in front.
Banana Head with the beautiful touch across the post, straight over, and Super's able to tap that one in. Beautiful plays as Pioneers going up 1-0 over Space Station. This is big because we all know Space Station, you can't let this team get momentum.
That is very true. Arsenal is up. All the momentum in the world as he touches that one away to the side, but Banana Head with the early challenge here. Daniel recovering with the delayed flip in the Fennec. Releasing that ball to Arsenal. Goes up. He gets past one, but Banana Head in response. Nice doubling up from Pioneers. Bit of a tandem challenge there. They get one go first, release that ball. Simple challenge follow up, and nothing Space Station can do as it's worked around their defense again. Looking for the counter, but Scrub's up early for the challenge.
And the Pioneers are doing a nice job of setting up chances for themselves yet again. You can tell the communication is definitely coming out. It's a flip reset attempt coming in from Super, trying to pass it over. That is not going to be good to go. Oh, man, I thought Banana might be able to center it back, and oh, no. That is a big no-no. That's an own goal coming in. You can't let that one happen. But Banana takes those. Reddles isn't able to get there in time. Oh, unfortunate.
No one could get back. I mean, he's somehow manufactured that Banana Head by just an aggressive challenge, catching the Space Station defense off guard, and suddenly they're down 2. Minute to work with. Here it is up towards the backboard. Redirect from Arsenal, back off of it. Better angle, shot comes through. Bottom corner, back within 1.
That's exactly how quick Space Station can set it up. The second Reynolds put that one up. Arsenal sent it off the backboard. Everybody's getting a piece, and Daniel gonna be finishing it off. And if you want anyone scoring a goal right now for your team, it's Daniel. Because guess what? 1 minute left. You got 1 minute in a dream. You need to find an equalizer right here and now. Daniel's the one that's gonna make it happen.
Back to that winter major series. It was Space Station outscoring the Pioneers 7-4 across the 4 games. It was a relatively low scoring series, but we're going to potentially get 4 in this game if there's another twist on the tail, because Scrub's shot a little bit soft, forces the save out of Daniel. Loose touch here, and Arsenal will collect. Flick early is the number one head, forced to make that touch. Reynolds is first to the second ball, but the clear away. Pioneers need to keep their breathing room. They can't afford to be clamped down here in the final 30 seconds.
Oh, as that one is going to be sent straight across. Dangerous ball right there. Arsenal going to see what he can do right here. Trying to drop it down. A beautiful touch. Putting it right over. Who's going to be there? Oh, it's Super. Able to clear it out. And now SSG, 13 seconds remaining. They've got to make it happen right here and now, as Banana Head is going to be able to clear it out. So now SSG going to need to put this one up in the air and figure it out ASAP. Got to happen right here and now. See if they can make it happen, as this one's going to be centered. And no, that's going to be the Pioneers putting it to the ground, picking up game number 1. And that is major, because we know what that means for the rest of the series.
It means that the Pioneers are going to sweep, right?
I mean,
that's what we've learned so far in London.
So far, that is what we learned. There has been no game 4s so far. So the writing is on the wall, potentially. If we get a Space Station BDS lower, anyway, let's not talk about the future. Let's talk about the present. That game right there, you saw Space Station. They started to get that momentum toward the end of that game. They just weren't able to find the equalizer when they needed to the most. They were able to hold on for that final minute, get the win in game number 1. Major stuff coming out of the Pioneers.
Of course, the Pioneers in LA, they were bottom of their 3-team group despite their close series, of course, one of which was against SSG. They fell in 5 to BDS in the first round of the lower bracket, which I would give credit to, but apparently people shouldn't be dropping games to BDS anymore, as what we've learned recently. But I'm happy, really, in that game 1. He may have seemed relatively quiet, but it was a really strong performance from Scrub, who I felt did struggle a little bit in his last international LAN appearance. I don't know, maybe it's because Dignitas was about. They're not in his group, let alone the entire tournament this time, so no worry about being killed for him. And much more comfortable in game 1 there for the Australians.
For sure, and now it's going to be all about, can Space Station start to keep that momentum that they found toward the end of that game 1. It seemed like things were starting to turn in their favor, but the Pioneers defense able to hold strong, made sure that that wasn't going to be the case. And now Space Station understand the situation that they're in. It's been all sweeps all day long, so naturally you're going to feel some pressure being down 0-1. Oh my goodness. That's a beautiful save going to be coming in. Daniel, right place, right time, and now he's going to drop it down low, trying to beat everybody on the pitch, but that's not going to be possible. It's going to be right back heading over to the Space Station app.
See what they choose in terms of their avenue of attack. You know, Chrome would have been in their ears in between games. Granted, the break in between games was relatively short. Whether they change it up, a strategic team is yet to see. Whether they slow it down here, you see the slow 50s from Daniel. 2 in a row, but he maintains possession. May not have any boost, but he fakes out another one, gets a flick pass. So much work done here with such limited resources. He's now down the other end. A flick nearly past another, and that sort of patient play is what Space Station has been known for. And to see it out of such a young player who, you know, usually they're so fast, mechanical, and often impatient, it's a really unique thing, which I think helps elevate Daniel to a different kind of category.
Oh, precisely. I mean, a lot of these younger players, sometimes they get antsy. They just want to make the aggressive play. They want to go right now. But no, Daniel's figured out that perfect sweet spot to be able to understand when to go, when to be passive, when to make the pass plays, and then when to be a hero. I mean, we all know Daniel can make the hero plays. We've seen it at the last LAN, and now at his second LAN here and now, currently down 0-1 to Pioneers. Let's see if they can find an answer back. This one is going to be Space Station dribbling it over to the Pioneers half. Trying to find the net, but beautiful save going to be coming out yet again. This time Banana Head's going to be there.
Defense is certainly there for the Pioneers. Will they be able to strike first? Of course, it was a late opener we got in game 1. It's looking like it could be the same here on Aquadome as 2 go on defense for Space Station. Scrub will get time to control. He pokes it up high, has got boost in the tank, and he's not being challenged early, so he plays it down off the ceiling. Nice little recovery. Patient from Daniel. That shot's on net. The doink just over it. Maybe there was an angle to be worked, but he did use this flip, Rome, so it wasn't really a doink, and therefore that's why he didn't deserve to score clearly.
Clearly, simple as that. And let's see exactly if they're going to be able to find one here. I mean, 3 minutes in, nobody's been able to find the answer. It's a little bit of a stalemate right now. I mean, both of these teams looking pretty even in this game number 2. But that doesn't mean the floodgates can't open at any time for either one of these squads. As Reddle's going to be sending this one down the left-hand side of this Pioneers half, trying to center it. Who's going to be there? It's going to be Daniel off the crossbar. Oh, no! The cleanup from Arsenal not going to be there.
Runaway.
Super heading the other way.
It's off target.
Be open. No! Yet again, it's going to be Space Station there.
Oh,
but Banana Head answering back. Pioneers going up 1-0. 90 seconds remaining.
From tragedy to elation, Banana Head saving it. Imagine not being able to score the first open net, but the one from that angle, no problem at all. Picking the fruits was Banana Head there. 1-0 again early on as we see Scrub so chilling off of the kickoff there, wondering if he's meant to be stood stationary. Still 1-0 as it stands. The Pioneers just don't care. He's even moving now. They didn't even want a pause. Maybe just flexing, AFKing off the kickoff. I doubt that's what it was, but they seem to be fine.
Hey, they're good to go right now. Up 1-0 in this one, 1:15 remaining. Space Station need to find an answer back. I mean, we said it after game 1 ended. Is the script written? Is Pioneers going to be able to get the 30? Not if Reddles has something to say about it, but that touch is going to be way off the mark. And Scrub trying to send this one the other way. Pioneers, they're in the control seat right now. They're just got to hang on. Oh my goodness, Space Station, they are really pressing the issue on this offensive end. This Pioneers defense, they are holding the line. This is a nail-biter right here.
Pioneers are just sponging it up so well, though, and I think the big contrast for me in terms of how different this series feels to the one nearly 3 months ago is how quiet they have kept Arsenal. In the 4 games when they played last time, Rome, he put up 21 shots. Now, I'm good at math. I can tell you that's about 5,000 per game. That's a lot of shots. And yet, he's been kept so quiet this time, and the fine margins going the way of the Pioneers. We're getting closer and closer to such a huge result, but to get there and to get within a few inches, they need to get this second game on the board. And in the dying seconds, Daniel's got the ball. The demo is there, and the shot is to Arsenal with the assassination.
This is what Space Station are known for. When they're most out of it, they're able to find a way, find an answer. They get the equalizer. 1-1, 5 seconds remaining. Let's see if we're going to make OT.
What a play from Arsenal. Daniel taking his time, letting the demo happen, and Pioneers could smell it, and Arsenal's trying to take it away. They had their noses in front, but not anymore unless Scrub has something to do with it. Late on here, Super Lucky trying to get a say in it, but no, we will have overtime in game 2.
Both of these teams are going for it right now. You can tell they both want this one so bad. Let's see what Daniel's going to be able to do, trying to send this one off the backboard, down and out. This demo comes out, but no, this one's going to be heading right back the other way. Scrub and the Pioneers roster trying to make something happen in this Space Station corner. That one's going to be centered yet again, but it is going to be Daniel right there to thwart this attack coming in from the Pioneers. Now let's see exactly what they're going to be able to do. Is this one centered toward the middle, but no. Just barely off target. Space Station trying to set something up.
Pioneers, they may be sponging the pressure, but they're not turning it around all too fast. As I say that, Super Lucky with a great 50 just ends up floating high above their backboard again, which gives Space Station so much time to set up for the offense, get themselves some boost for challenges which they apparently don't want to make because they're now collecting the ball in their back corner instead. And now Scrub can come forward and force a touch out of Daniel, who you've seen that one before. Banana Head will get the dunk despite the second touch. Rattles pokes it away. We crossed nearly a minute of overtime here. Will it break out the corner? Not to be the case. Space Station, if they get that one chance, are they going to take it?
Ooh, Banana able to get the reset, but Reddle's going to be right there. Going to be able to win that 50. Arsenal sending it right back down. Can they make something happen? Daniel, Arsenal trying to pass it, but no. And now it's going to be sent the other way. The redirect, Banana! No! It's not going to be going in. Banana Head almost able to make the Pioneers go up 2-0 in the series, but The crossbar is gonna be Space Station's best friend. Oh my goodness, this is a nail biter. What are we watching?
I think I'm hearing R2-D2 as we play game 2 overtime on just a little bit more. Scrub trying to touch it down for the pass. The clearance is there. Space Station come forward again, hammering away at this Pioneers defense like some sort of angry sewing machine, but Banana Head will come forward again, leading the way in that dominance. Reynolds takes control, plays it past one with a little bit of a dunk, will release that ball to Scrub, but he can't quite turn it on target. Story of his life. And international events, he shot just 10% in Los Angeles. He needs to step it up if his chance comes to try and get Pioneers across the line.
Yeah, and 2 minutes into overtime right now. It is the Pioneers trying to keep this one on this Space Station half. They're doing a good job of it for now. But still, Space Station, it seems like they're playing this turtle shell defense. They're not trying to let anything come through. They're playing safe, not sorry. This Space Station team, they're known to adapt, and it seems like they're doing just that when they need to the most. The question is, are they going to be able to find an answer here and now, or are we going to be in for a long overtime? This one's going off the backboard as Daniel trying to make a play happen essentially out of thin air, but that's not going to be the case. This one comes right back over toward this Space Station half, and man, oh man, right off the back wall. It's going to be Arsenal there to win that one out. These teams going back and forth.
They come forward again, do the Pioneers. Feels like if something is going to happen, it will be potentially through Super Lucky. I'd have to put my money on. He's such a strong statistical performer, but of course, both 9 goals and 7 assists for him in Los Angeles, as well as Banana Head. Pioneers, sign a minute. Oh my goodness, that was a dangerous 50. They're so often a two-pronged offense. A Space Station throw it right on back. And Daniel take control. He's got no boost. He pokes it up high. Teasing ball that Banana Head feels he has to go for. Pokes it across. Arsenal trying to shuttle it across to Reddles here, and he delays his flip. I say cancels his flip, getting a little bit more power on it as another demo comes through. Will that physical play find Space Station another goal? This time, the goal to tie up the series is a fake from Arsenal. A 50 towards the middle of the wall. Reddles can't quite squeeze it into the top corner.
Oh, so close, but Space Station, it seems like they're starting to get momentum in this one. Let's see if they can keep it on their side. We already know this squad right here, they can really start to put that pressure on you as a squad, give you 2 straight minutes of just absolutely detrimental, painstaking offense that is just absolutely going to wear you out on that defensive end, and that's exactly what Space Station are trying to do right here and now. Arsenal trying to send this one down in this Pioneers half yet again, but my goodness. The defense is coming out of both of these squads are absolutely impeccable. Both of these lines holding extremely well. It is going to take an absolutely incredible play coming out of one of these squads to be able to find the answer here.
Daniel won't be allowed to take that shot. And you talk about trying to qualify for the major. I remember in the final regional of the split. Hang on a minute. Forget it. It doesn't matter. Banana Head is there. The net is open. And Pioneers are 2-0 up.
4.5 minutes in, it's Banana Head able to put it in. Beautiful. Nobody's going to be there on the side of Space Station. And the Pioneers are up 2-0. Oh my goodness, Tylacto. We've got ourselves a very interesting series.
What a performance from Banana Head. Ice cold in the rock stone wheels. I've got no idea. Some sort of Flintstone mobile he's got going on there. 700 points in game 2 with the goal to do it. What broke down on that Space Station defense? Was it a miscommunication? Was it a
It had to have been.
Did they misread the 50? I was going to compliment their play in long overtimes in a super crucial, sweaty series against the Sonics that they really needed to keep their track on course for qualifying for this very major. But that ice that was in place there didn't seem to show itself up in game 2. And the Pioneers, they are 1 game away from sweeping Space Station.
Listen. We saw BDS fall earlier. Space Station, are they going to be the next one? I don't know what is going on, what's in the water over there, what they got at the copper box, but whatever it is, it's giving some of these teams some serious life. And now the thing is that this looks like the exact same series as BDS. BDS played a close game 2. And then the floodgates opened in game 3. Is the same thing going to happen here? Are we going to get another 3-0? Is it going to be another sweep yet again? Here we go, Tylacto. This could be it.
Stay calm. Stay calm. For all the SSG fans in chat, of course, as well. The sweep curse has been broken, bro.
The loser plays BDS.
Inside it. Doesn't matter, because Falcons are 2-1 up against Team Liquid right now. There is a game 4. Game 4s do exist They're not a myth. They're not a fable that got told upon the winds over time. They do exist. They could happen right here, but Space Station have to find something they haven't found so far this series, because the Pioneers, I've talked about them getting better over the course of this split. They're getting better and better as this series goes on. Banana Head, the double at the near side there, could have given them the opener again.
And Banana Head, I mean, he's a fan favorite, not just because of the name, but the play style as well, being able to clutch up in major ways in both of the first 2 games so far in this series. Definitely got to get the MVP, in my opinion, so far through this one, through 2 games. And cool, man, if you are Space Station right now, you got to remember, yes, this is LAN. Yes, this team popped off in front of a crowd. There's no crowd right now. There is no crowd. There is very little crowd-like energy to feed off of, if you say. It is really just staring at your monitor and trying to make it happen. Defense from Space Station going to be holding strong as Reynolds is able to keep that one out of the net. And, I mean, as I'm saying, like, Space Station, they've got to find an answer here and now, because Pioneers, they feel amazing right now. They understand the type of sweeps that have been going down today. They know the position that they're in.
Yeah, it's a really nice, cool, composed save there from Reynolds under pressure with the in and out. Deny Super Lucky's double touch, potentially best chance of the game thus far. Talk about remembering things. I do remember a particular Space Station reverse sweep at the Winter Major. They'll be looking to add another to the collection, but Banana Head's up. The rebound is unchallenged, and it comes off the crossbar. Crucial chance, but the margin not there.
They needed that one so bad. I'm pretty sure he wasn't going to be able to get to it if it went into the upper 90, but wasn't able to put it on target. Unfortunate right there for Pioneers, as they had yet another opportunity to take an advantage in a game against Space Station. Oh, this team right here, I mean, they are clutching up. They are giving themselves chances, and that's exactly what you need to do right here at a major. Give yourself chances, give yourself an opportunity, and make the most out of them.
A little bit dangerous as it barrels towards the net. Banana Head having to come across here. Will Reynolds be able to mark his stamp of authority on the score sheet? Not been the case so far this series, but he's been the top scorer for SSG thus far this split. The 4th highest scorer in all of North America. You know, he's doing fantastic, and yet, you know, he was only behind the likes of Chicago, Gimmick, and of course, First Killer. But he's been kept quiet this series. Never mind, but a save from Banana Head. I thought for sure that flip double from Daniel would have found the back of the net, but it is not to be. We stay at deadlock.
Beautiful attempt coming out of Daniel right there, but guess what? Teamwork makes the dream work. You can't do it all by your lonesome, Daniel. 3 minutes in, we got ourselves a deadlock 0-0 game. With only 2 minutes remaining in this one. I mean, it's looking a lot like the last game, and when things got even, it was the Pioneers that were able to come out on top. But right now, Space Station pressing the issue on the Pioneers' half as this one gets sent right on back towards Space Station's side. Let's see if the Pioneers can make something happen, as that's a big one coming out of Super. Might be a nice setup, as this one is going to be centered, but nobody's going to be there to send that one home. Oh man, this team is really setting it up nicely, but yet again, the Pioneers just aren't able to capitalize. Oh, Banana Head coming in with a beautiful save at the last second. Oh, and I say he is clutching up. He is clutching up for the Pioneers.
Another save, this time from Super Lucky at the near post. Reynolds says he got the double, he's got it, but it's soft on target, and Banana Head again sweeping across the net with another save to his collection. Scrub, he's up, he's got boost in the tank, 2 touches, make it 3, but it's away to the left-hand side, just trying to get any sort of semblance of possession in the orange half. Pioneered, it's been glimpses here and far in between. Some great chances, but nothing sustained. The bounce is down, and Daniel is there. Space Station get their noses in front.
Absolutely nobody home. Daniel sending it right off the backboard, dropped it in. Beautiful demo coming out. Why not? You know, add insult to injury. You see the Space Station logo coming on up. Love that they added those in. Space Station up 1-0. Let's get it popping.
Physical play, really the main thing, as a pass to Super Lucky off the kickoff, not going to be there. The runaway from Space Station. Can they make it 2 here, as Reynolds going to take the ball, takes control, fakes out 1. Shot is there, but it's over the ball. The rebound is not on target. It's up again over the woodwork, as Space Station stay at 1 to the good. The pass in towards the midfield. Daniel is there again, and I just want to highlight that physical play. It is the thing keeping Space Station alive right now.
Because right now, Pioneers are doing a great job on this half, but as I say that, Reynolds able to find the answer yet again, sending them up 2-0 now. Now we got ourselves a series, because with 20 seconds remaining, I doubt the Pioneers will be able to come back in this one the way Space Station have been locking it down in this game.
It's a brutal dunk disrespect from Brettles with no regard for human life. At least in OCE it seems. It might be 3. It is 3. Daniel sending us to 4 for sure here in our 4th series of the day. The Pioneers not going to join the sweep club, it seems.
Not over yet. Daniel says, no, 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 I'm not going down this early. Not in my second LAN event. Not after how I performed in the last one. Let's see if we can make something happen right here, as we are going to be heading to that game number 4 at least. And we'll see if Space Station can win that one to press the issue to our first game 5 of this. I can't even get over it. Like, this major, if we get the first game 5, like, that is going to be absolutely insane. And I really hope that it happens, in all honesty.
I mean, let's have a little check. Of course, I'm sure chat will know what's going on the other side. It would have to be the first game 5, because the Falcons from the Middle East, Mina, have sent Liquid to the lower bracket. Of course, will be FaZe against the Falcons later on. I'm focusing on this series right here, because like you say, Space Station trying to force our first game 5 of the major. Maybe a little bit of confidence shaken there for the Pioneers. We were saying it in the Secret Series against BDS, but they, of course, ended up coming out on top in a sweep. And I think that's quite crucial that they never left that door open for Space Station, for BDS in their case. But Space Station have got their foot in the door as well, when I say right here. And I think it's going to be very difficult for the Pioneers to shut it again.
I was about to say the same thing. I truly feel like this game right here, this decides it all. If we end up going to a game 5, I feel like Space Station are just going to carry that momentum and be able to get the victory. But I mean, realistically, the way the Pioneers have been playing early on in these games, anything can happen right now. The Pioneers might be able to shut them out in 4.
You got to test the bonds and the chemistry, really, of this Pioneers side. I think they've been a roster for so long now. I remember seeing them back in, I think, late 2020. I think they were called Brain Chasers then. Someone will have to fact check me on that one, but well over 18 months as a team. That sort of chemistry, learning the tendency of all your teammates and just learning each other not just as players but as people, is the sort of thing that can make a difference in a career-defining series like this. This is when they could, really make that step, a huge leap forward in terms of their reputation, their legacy, getting a huge, and I would say much needed win for OCE on a stage like this, to send Space Station to the lower bracket, to move on and would play Team Secret for a spot in the top
semifinals.
6.
Oh, like, Pioneers could do it.
Exactly.
It's looking pretty good for him. Their run, I mean, whoever wins this right here, this series, obviously they're going to be looking pretty good because they got to play Team Secret instead of BDS. But I mean, the way Team Secret are looking on land so far, I don't know if that's going to be exactly a present gift wrap, because Team Secret, they look like an absolute problem, and BDS couldn't handle that issue whatsoever.
Oh, the bump!
Reynolds getting the first goal of this game.
Look at this bump from Arsenal again. So much physical play, and it means Super Lucky can't get back and keep it out of the net. And the repeat offender, Arsenal, 3rd in all of North America this split for demos per game. He didn't even need to get the demo that time. Doesn't matter, because Scrub's got the fast equalizer off the kickoff. What?
That is so unlucky. That just hit the perfect angle. Literally, that's just the perfect pitch. Like, that could have went either way. If we're up 2-0 Space Station right now, wouldn't be surprised. It could happen. You just got to chalk that one up. But you know what? Pioneers, they're going to take that one. They're going to feel great about that. They're going to say, we'll take that equalizer 1-1. And now Space Station, they're going to have to dig deep, because, yes, you had that momentum with that first goal, but now that they answered back so quickly, I mean, you're not going to be feeling all that great anymore.
Oh, it's down off the crossbar. Too much power, as once again the crossbar denying the Pioneers from close range at a crucial moment. But how crucial will it prove to be?
I mean, really, so many opportunities, really, for both of these teams in this series so far. This crossbar has not been friendly to absolutely anyone. Banana Head with a nice setup, flip reset. Oh, he's trying to go for a whole lot of fanciness. Super. Trying to keep this one in play on this Space Station half. I really thought Banana was going to do it right there. I'm not going to lie. I had faith.
I had to get that early challenge in. Can't stand and watch someone completely clip on you, and Space Station understand that.
Yeah.
Nice early challenge there. I think it was from Reddles, just disrupting. The spanner in the works. Daniel, will he be challenged early? He's given time to take it to the backboard, and he will disrupt with a little bit of a bump. But Super Lucky knows he's got the time, but his flick won't get past Arsenal. A foot race to the ball afterwards is Scrub. He wins that one. Little dunk from Reddles. A shot on target. Arsenal will make it. Yeah, way to the corner. Soft touch was crucial there. Letting him follow it up. Letting him find Daniel in the middle, who fires a thunderbolt, but catches the lightning to Scrub. Saves it off the inside of, that's right, the crossbar again. And we stay 1-1.
Beautiful save coming in right there for Scrub. That right there would have been an absolutely huge momentum shift for Space Station. You saw the teamwork coming out, and they were really able to make something happen. And oh man, it's plays like that that are going to make you feel really good on the defensive side. But you can see Space Station, they're not letting up whatsoever. They're trying to find this answer. Only 90 seconds remaining. Let's see if we're going to be heading into overtime or if someone's going to be able to find the advantage here some way, somehow. Both of these teams are playing such a solid game right here, right now. This one's really anyone's.
Space Station seem to be the ones on the front foot for now, though, winning those midfield challenges. And you see how scared Pioneers are on the back line with the threat of the bumps and demos so severe. Super Lucky, he wasn't even that threatened by a demo, but I think Arsenal just moved in his direction and he suddenly jumped because he didn't want to get bumped. Like, that fear factor is a big deal, and sometimes the threat of the bump is just as effective as the bump itself, but no one will make contact with that. No bumps coming through here. It's off the backboard and the clearance comes through. The final minute. Daniel up high towards the backboard. He's got a second touch. It's off the backboard. Arsenal with the shot, but he tries to tickle it in, and surprisingly enough, it doesn't go in.
Yeah, definitely another opportunity, though, for Space Station. Only 40 seconds remaining. They're making opportunities happen. Both of these squads are, but it's really great offense, but better defense in this game here and now. We've seen some incredible plays come out. Great teamwork. It just hasn't been enough. Defense of both squads holding extremely strong, holding that line. Nobody's trying to let anything come through. It's safe, not sorry right now. These teams understand if you lose, you're going down to face BDS, and you have the potential to get double-rounded.
Arsenal will take possession at the midline. Nice high flying play. Buys time for Space Station to get into position. He fishes for the bump. He tried to bump Scrub off that backboard. It's out in front. Big block from Banana Head. Pioneers under pressure here late in regulation. Clearance from Banana Head, but it's only as far as Arsenal. It's up high. It could be dangerous to commit. Super Lucky wins the race to the ball. Can he get the dunk on Daniel? He cannot. It's up. The ball is live, but Banana Head's up. He's very much still alive. No one's taking him out. The shot towards the net. Killed by Arsenal. It's another overtime roam, but a goal to the Pioneers would send Space Station to the lower bracket.
Yeah, not just to the lower bracket, but to face their fears, if you will, against BDS, the EU powerhouse. Nobody wants to see that. All it's going to take is one goal right here from the Pioneers. See if they're going to be able to make it happen. I mean, no. Ooh, but no, the defense is going to be there, not able to get a strong enough touch on it. Was Space Station, and yet again, trying to make this setup. That one's going to be crossing right in front of the net, but going to be cleared out by Super yet again. Nice touch coming in from Super. Can he do it all? No. That was a nice opportunity coming out for Pioneers, but this one's going to be going right back the other way.
Daniel being out on the 50 for the first time in a while. Arsenal with 2 touches gets it past Super Lucky. Scrub is there in position, sends it long. Reddles on the turn, tries to play it from the ground. He wins out in that ground battle. Pokes it up high, but Banana Head will have more than one. He's got limited boost. He has got the flip reset, I think. He uses it, but Daniel lives. Didn't even flinch at the bump from Super Lucky, and he's there to make the block because of it as Reddles. Now with his own high-flying play, the challenge, he gets past 1, he gets past 2, and we go to game 5!
Reddles able to take it all the way down, doing bad all by his lonesome, carrying that one on in, and nobody's able to stop that one. 2-1 victory coming in for Space Station. Game 5, first one of the major, and it's here. It's on Bravo. Salacto. We couldn't ask for anything more. You called it too.
It's how it is. It's how it is, Space Station. Can they be the reverse sweep merchants in back-to-back majors? Because Arsenal has started to show up, but once again, the reliable scorer. It's Reddles with the 2 on the board. He got past 2 to win it in that tense overtime, and that's 2 chances now for the Pioneers, right? And 2 leads they probably should have had, if not for clangers into the crossbar. That sort of regret looms heavy, and you need to brush it away. You need the fresh slate, because Space Station are steamrolling into Champions Field. I hope they're not going to ruin the grass too much. Seriously, we need to watch it, because you know they're going to be comfortable, they're going to be hungry, and they are rolling right now.
Champions Field, where legends are made. Let's see if Space Station is going to be moving on in this major, or if Pioneers are going to be able to save their date with Team Secret in round number 2 of the upper quarterfinals.
Early on at Space Station on the front foot again, the North Americans trying to stay alive here with their backs against the wall all series long. They got just one more game to get on that board. What heartbreak it would be for the Pioneers and all of OCE. Both teams in the lower bracket early on, maybe as expected. I would say there was definitely hope, and there was all more than just hope this series so far, but it is so close to being crushed in the cruelest of ways.
Yeah, Pioneers, they put up an absolutely incredible showing, an incredible performance on the offense, on the defensive end. And as you stated, it's just been the crossbar that's been their worst enemy. Give it 2 more inches on that crossbar, and I mean, we might not even have went to a game 4. I mean, realistically, it's been that close in this series. And right here now, 1 minute in, nobody's really able to make anything of note happen yet, but that one's going to be going off the backboard, setting it up. It's going to be Daniel right there, able to collect it, but Super sending this one right back toward this space station half. Going to be making sure that nothing comes about that.
Russell's got time, but he's dunked nice and early. Super lucky, important that they keep the high tempo, the Pioneers. That shot won't quite be on net. I could say it hit the crossbar. That would be being harsh. They need to make sure they do not let Space Station have time on their back end. They're on the front end right now. Daniel's trying to find Reynolds. His shot will find the back of the net, and it's Space Station who strike first.
Absolutely nasty goal coming in from Reynolds. A straight beamer. No one's going to be stopping that one. So you can see Space Station taking the early advantage. This is what you needed out of this squad. You got to be able to hold on to the lead now. The last time they found themselves in this situation, it was a kickoff goal coming in from the Pioneers to answer back expeditiously. And now we'll see if Banana Head and company are going to be able to do just that, as they're trying to put this pressure onto this Space Station half. But it's going to be Space Station sending it right back the other way, trying to set up some offense of their own.
Another demo. Pioneers just not given any time of day from Space Station right now. If they're going to do it, they're going to have to more than earn it here. No kickoff equalizer in this game, but still plenty of time on that clock, and a dangerous shot saved off the inside of the net by Daniel. So many saves to his name. Such an important utility player for Space Station. Arsenal's the one on the backboard that time to collect. And notice that I say collect, he didn't just hit it away. Forces Pioneers to come and get it. Releases it to Reynolds. Uncontested hit off the side corner. Blocked away by Scrub for now.
A beautiful attempt coming in from Reynolds, but you can see Reynolds definitely picking up the pace right now. Space Station, they're threatening. You saw the demo come out. They're trying to set this one up. Daniel going to be picking up this boost, trying to make something happen along the right side. This one's going to be going off the backboard. It's going to be slightly centered. This might be a nice opportunity, but no. Defense from Pioneers going to be holding true, at least for now. Can Space Station set this one up? Nobody's going to get a touch on that one. Reynolds going to be sending this one deep into the corner. Space Station trying to make something happen. They're trying to set up the play. It's just not there.
I just feel like the confidence really is lacking in the way that they're just challenging the ball. Really feel like the read on the play just isn't there. Is that uncontested for Reynolds?
Oh!
Yeah, no, it isn't. Scrub somehow just ripping it away from the clutches of defeat. Evading that 2-goal deficit in the final 2 minutes. Daniel will come forward again. He's blocked out as well, and the Pioneers stay alive for now.
That save right there was absolutely massive, but is it going to mean much? Because you can see Space Station, they're pressing the issue right now. Pioneers got to hold strong. This squad right now sending that one to the net. Daniel able to send them up 2-0. You could tell it. They were keeping all this pressure on this Pioneers roster, and finally it gave way.
Arsenal again, a bump, then a demo. This man, how many counts of cyberbullying does it take to arrest him? This is ridiculous. Space Station have battered and bruised their way back into this series, and the Pioneers are on the ropes. Forget it. They're on the floor here. 2 goals down with 90 seconds to go. Scrub on the turn. He can't even reach it. Super lucky. He's demoed again by Arsenal. Seriously. Calm down, man.
Yeah, you can tell right now. I mean, we spoke about it. This team, they are a momentum squad, and they're showing exactly why. They are starting to open up the floodgates. You can tell the momentum is all on this Space Station half, and now Pioneers, they're going to start getting desperate. And you know when you start getting desperate, you start leaving things open. Daniel going to be able to get the 3rd goal of the game for Space Station.
That is unreal. The flip reset double Daniel bewitches, bothers and bewilders the Pioneers defense in a 3-0 battering thus far in Game 5. And to think how close the Pioneers were to handing them the Vegemite sandwich, and yet it just didn't happen. Space Station, the mental, hang on a minute, talk about mental, Banana Head, this is not over yet.
Yeah, Banana said, hey, wait a second, still 48 seconds left in this one. We're not out of it just yet. Don't start those celebrations. They understand exactly what's on the line right now. They're not going to be going quietly away in the night. 48 seconds. Let's see if the Pioneers can have an answer. They've been able to find kickoff goals so far in this series. Will this be another opportunity for them? It doesn't look that way.
Kickoff goal.
Because yet again, well, it's a kickoff goal, but not for the Pioneers. Space Station able to put one in. Beautiful stuff coming out of them as Arsenal able to send that one true. Space Station going up 4-1.
And he's got to be composed to put that in under pressure, proving that he can indeed hit the ball well, not just opponents, restoring the 3-goal advantage. Pioneers, this is into miracle territory if they want to avoid their lower bracket date with Team BDS. My goodness, what a series that will be tomorrow. What a showing that the Pioneers have put on, but you can't help trying to escape this inescapable feeling of heartbreak for them. Like, I'm elated. It's such a bittersweet feeling, right, Rome?
Yeah.
What a reverse sweep from Space Station, but it's tinted by this pain. This pain felt throughout all of OCE.
They were so close to doing it. OCE, they almost had themselves one, but not gonna be the case here. As Space Station, they're gonna be winning your first Game 5 of the RLCS Spring Major in dramatic fashion. Reverse sweep at that. And that's gonna be Arsenal, Daniel, and Reddles moving on, as they're gonna be moving on to the quarterfinals.
What a team performance from SSG. Everyone contributing. Reddles with the crucialest of goals, as you expect, from the captain himself. Arsenal with an absolute complete criminal record of violence against the Pioneers defense. It was incredible to watch, painful I imagine to experience, and Daniel, undeniable all the way. Did you ever see him lose like a 50-50 or a trade anywhere across that series more than once? Like, it's crazy how clean his mechanical play is, but how intelligent he uses it to his advantage as well.
He's such a smart kid, man. He's so patient. You can tell in certain situations he's able to be patient on defense. He's patient on offense. He understands the game so well, and that's why so many people have given him the prodigy title, simply because of situations like that. SSG able to pull off 3 games in a row to pull off the reverse sweep, and as you stated, that's a heartbreaker right there for the Pioneers. They were so close, just not able to make it happen. Just 1 goal in overtime, and they might be moving on to face Team Secret, but no, they're going to be playing BDS.
It's that crossbar as far as I'm concerned. I mean, credit to all of them. The defense as well at times to keep themselves in the series was magnificent. Banana Head, so good on offense. Super Lucky, as clean as you would have expected all around. And Scrub really stepping up as well. But when SSG show up, boy, do they show up, and they got that crucial reverse sweep, and it's why they stay alive in the upper bracket.
For sure. And I mean, listen, this was an absolutely incredible series that we had. But that doesn't mean that we're done for the day. No. We've still got 2 more matches here on the alternate stream that are going to be going down, and they're going to be upper bracket quarterfinals matches. So you guys aren't going to want to go absolutely anywhere. Stay in your seats. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with another intense matchup.